Oh boy. So where is Triss? She's obviously like right around the corner of this place. Does she just stay like directly next to the court where everyone gets burned?
Well, she was in a rush. Must have left something.
And what of it? This place has been picked through.
Okay, so she's not actually here. Good. Okay.
Hey, sod off. We're looting here.
Let's talk.
Not here for the loot. Interested in the sorceress who lived here.
We're supposed to believe that.
Yeah.
Most likely hiding in some rat trap with the rest of them.
Who's she hiding from?
Temple guards cracking down. All mages are fair game.
Yeah, they round them up like rats.
Someone's gotta know more.
I'd look for her in the putrid grove.
What? Okay, what is that?
Putrid Grove. Interesting, as names go.
A hive of scum and freakery if there ever was one. No decent folk show their hides there.
That why you think I should look for my friend there?
Oh, I meant no offence.
Putrid Grove. Where is it?
I wouldn't know. Rumour has it, it's a place for freaks and oddities.
You'd fit in well there.
Maybe. Thing is, gotta know how to get there.
They say you gotta get there through the sewers, but you gotta enter them outside of town. Few know where exactly, though.
Ask a beggar. Or spot yourself a thief. Follow him. Beggars and thieves gotta pay tribute to the king of beggars. Word is, they do it in the grove.
Mean to say the local beggars have a king? Crown, scepter, and all that?
Wouldn't scoff, mate. King of beggars, it's a moniker. Yeah, for a man who everyone in Novigrad respects deeply.
And watch yourself. Menger himself don't even go to the grove.
Someone call for me. Wonder why.
Oh boy.
It's Menger.
Temple guard.
Thieving vermin to the confession chamber.
What, but sir, what's the offence? This is some sorcerer's bitchy shop.
Think that gives you the right to steal her property?
Well, sorcerers, mages of all types are outlaws.
But by law, the temple guard takes possession of their belongings, and the rule of law still holds in Novigrad.
Well, enjoy being killed or held in prison or something. Hey.
You know a bat can sniff out a moth a mile away.
It's about their hearing, not sense of smell. Yeah, I only want to do that. Don't know much about small animals.
Got nothing to do with their sense of smell. It's about their hearing.
Well, well. Man knows his bats. Here I thought you only cared about monsters. And as bats sense moths, so I sense freaks. And start by warning them. Novigrad's no place for your kind.
Yeah, would really like to see you try and stop me.
I haven't done anything wrong.
But you will. Sooner or later, your sort always causes trouble. And this city's mine to protect. Mine and the eternal fires. Nothing I can do to you now. But just know that I know you're here. One misstep, one error, you'll make a mistake, it's inevitable. I'll be the first to learn of it. And when I do, it'll be standard procedure. Like for every magic oddity who dares taint this city's air. Be seeing you.
Yeah, you're not that, intimidating. Just saying. When you have to rely on the eternal fire to a witcher, that's just funny. I mean, I dispel monsters for a living. And I deal with probably a good number of actual gods, demigods, and stuff like that. So you can't just come up to me and be like, Yeah, the eternal fire would deal with you. I don't give a shit about the eternal fire. Alright, well, now that he gave us a lesson on not being able to loot people's stuff,
Just turn to healing.
we're gonna go loot. We're gonna loot Triss's place for all of her normal items. And maybe not normal items.
Hairbrush. Only ever known Triss to use one like this.
I thought I was like igniting the book. Yeah, might as well be. It's fucking laid out on top of a actual book. Or the candle is, at least. Alright, maybe there's something in here which will give a sign.
Amulets are emanating magic. Gotta be Triss's. She was allergic to potions.
She is? Eh. Maybe I should read some of these books. Might get some information out of them. Okay. We already have these other ones. Conjunction of the spheres. Scholars have many vices. Possibly the worst among them is a tendency to describe the simple and unnecessarily complex terms to dress the plain in the garb of false learning. The conjunction of the spheres might serve as an excellent example of this. This name, so mysterious to a commoner's ear, could be replaced with a much simpler alternative: when the worlds collided. The phenomenon wow, how am I fucking this up? The phenomenon itself can be explained in terms simple enough for a child to understand. Imagine, dear reader, that our world is a ship sailing on a great sea. From its deck, we can see other distant vessels. Those are the stars. These vessels each bear their own goods and their own crews. They usually pass us at some distance, barely visible specks, even viewed through a spyglass. Once every few thousand years, however, a storm breaks above this cosmic sea. A storm so strong it tosses the ships towards one another, making them sail cheek by jowl. Part of the crew of one ship can, at such times, move to another, and some of the cargo from one ship hold can spill onto a neighboring vessel. When the weather calms, the ships separate once again and sail their separate, invariably different ways. The so-called post-conjunction beings, namely monsters such as ghouls and basilisks, are precisely such passengers from another vessel. And we humans are castaways, flung against our will from somewhere far onto a world previously inhabited by the elder races. Once here, we learned the crane-arc mysteries of magic, unbeknownst to us. Could the world collide once more? Perhaps. Can this cataclysm be avoided, or the opposite hastened? Some scholars believe there are beings who have mastered this skill, who possess rare genes allow which some to seize the helm of our vessel and steer us to safer waters or to our doom. That was actually kind of a nice read. Okay. And what about this? Brother Adalbert's Bestiary. Each beast herein described in two manners ye may hunt. Either seek ye tracks, follow and strike the foulness wherever in its wild hunt ye find it, or lure it in a chosen place and engage it there in an advantageous battle. The latter poses less risk, for the hunter exposes no chance for an expected fight. Note, however, that to lure a beast into a trap, first its tastes and behaviors ye must know. As for fork-tails, bait them thusly. Pound a stake in the soil, bind a goat to it, then hide ye in near to shrubbery post-haste. The beast, lured by the caprine order, will without fails soon come. It is a griffin ye seek, take ye buckthorn from deep water. The mighty stench of this herb is to griffins like fresh roasted meat of the primest sort, and so come they will forthwith, though far away they might be. Turning to drowners and water hags, it is known to all and sundry that fish and rotting mollusks are their loves, and as for trolls, common hooch is their weakness. Okay, I didn't learn anything that I didn't already know, in terms of, like, the actual creatures themselves, but okay. Ooh, Witcher signs. Did I already read this one? No. As a mule is to neither ass nor horse, though it has traits of both, so are witchers neither mages nor common men. Witchers are able to cast simple signs they call signs, drawing on the basics of telekinesis, ard, pyrokinesis, igni, hypnosis, axi, and so on. They are not, however, capable of utilizing more complex spells. Indeed, they treat real magic with reserve and distrust. A widespread in their ranks is an irrational, nigh into superstitious fear teleportation. Let me remind you that the deadly accidents during translocational travel occur only once per 100 instances of such travel. Okay, 1 per 100 is a really high percentage. Holy crap. This aversion surely stems from the fact that witchers do not possess inborn magic talents, but instead gain them during their infamous trial of grasses. It can thus be said that their casting spells is an affront to nature, as is, in fact, everything witches do. That's insulting. They're making fun of us. They don't like teleporting, even though it's only a 1 in 100 chance of them dying to it.
Triss's. Never knew how to drop them on the floor.
Holy shit. That is Triss's, and it looks incredibly flat. It's like a sprite on the ground. But it has some slight 3D to it, but it's so small. Oh well, what's going on here? Rose of Remembrance. Oh my god!
The Rose of Remembrance. All dried up.
She still has that. Witcher's not quite the devil as you thought. Oh. Well, considering that the Rose of Remembrance is something that she said would never dry up unless I didn't love her, that's more of a reason to not go for her. I'm sorry, Triss. The roses have decided. Look for thieves on the main square and carefully follow them. Talk with beggars about the king of beggars. Okay. Well, we have seen thieves before, so I guess I should have followed him instead. Oh boy. But real quick, I'm gonna take a little bit of a break, because we have things to investigate in Novigrad, including still trying to find Triss. Alrighty, let's find out what's going on in the courtyard.
Oh, deepest apologies, Governor. Fetch some metal, you wretch.
Wow, that wasn't even subtle.
I've been robbed! Thief!
That wasn't subtle in any kind of way. Oh gosh, stop spinning my camera, game.
I'm warning you.
Where do we want you? My camera spinning made me lose the shady individual. Okay, so I guess that's what the shady individuals are for. You can just kind of notice them in their hoodedness and be like, oh, okay, I'll follow you around. But for now, I am trying to get over to the notice board.
You know the Ballad of Wonder, who stormed in Nilfgaard?
Alright. Festival of Nilfgaardian Culture cancelled. It pains me to inform you that in light of recent events, a decision has been made to call off our planned Festival of Nilfgaardian Culture. Haunted house contract, imp contract, fist fights. Ooh. Anyone looking to bash some heads will find plenty of worthy ones in our fair city. I do want to punch some people. Beware, there's a swindler about. Fear not, Novigradians. Let it be known far and wide that Klaus Federling is a liar, a fraud, and a swindler. The miraculous hair-growing formula he sells is nothing more than well water from the bits dyed with a modicum of lilac extract. The only effect imbibing this concoction is likely to bring about is a debilitating case of diarrhea, which will keep you running to the outhouse day and night, a fact which I had the dubious pleasure of learning through first-hand experience. Therefore, if this shameless cheat should pay a visit to your domicile, buy nothing instead and tell him to go suck his own remedy. Can I actually see that? Because I want to meet this guy and be like, hey, stop selling all these fucking potions. Yeah, alright. Oh no. Oh no, there's a bard here.
I'll come to you, my darling lass, soon as I can piss.
Alright, and handy dandy. The ladies find me handy.
It takes a great deal of arrogance to call a pyre salvation from sin.
Yeah! You know, I agree with you, lady.
How do you do?
Let me just quickly look over my contracts that I just grabbed. See if any are my level. We have a level 13 one, and then every other one is all the way up. Oh my god. We have so many missions that we're going to be doing around level 20. We're going to get a level 20, and then we're just going to be doing these one after another, after another, after another. A Novigrad merchant by the name of Sylvester Armello had hung a notice on the Novigrad board asking for help in tracking down a thieving imp. It seemed the Merchants Guild was being pestered by a mysterious creature who kept stealing wares from its members' stalls. Geralt accepted the job. Yes. But I have things I have to do as well. And like I said earlier, we've been told that contracts cannot be failed. Secondary missions, however, can be. Let me make sure there's nothing here. Most of these things are just kind of... Oh, the fist thing is higher up level 2? Crap. Following the thread. While wallowing in the bits, Novigrad's worst and most notorious slum, the Witcher took a contract on a monster committing horrendous murders under the cover of darkness. At the time, he never suspected that a story starting in the gutter would end in a luxurious manner. Ooh. I like the sounds of that. Okay, so most of the things I have sound like stuff that won't be affected at all by the mission. Or by the main mission, so that's kind of nice. I don't know what I want to do. Oh, there's so many choices. I could do one of the secondary missions, or we can continue on the Pyre of Novigrad. Let's do that. It's what is chronologically a good idea. Oh! Okay, we're looking for someone getting robbed, and we can also talk to the beggars. Hello.
Aid a veteran of the struggle against the Black Ones.
Where'd you fight?
Angrin early on. In Sedaris last, along the banks of the Pontar. So, help me out?
No, that attitude. No, I need information. Oh, okay, we can bribe him. Just go, hey.
Here. Now you help me. Gotta find the back alley locals call the Putrid Grove. It's important.
Don't know naught about no grove, putrid or other. Don't generally care much for orchardry.
This is urgent.
Leave me be, I don't know.
Wow. Wow. You took my money and then proceeded... Well, you know what? You just doomed all the other fucking people. They're not gonna get any money from me. Fuck that. I was being nice and helpful. And... you know, being a little bit suspicious and shady, but hey, whatever. Where is someone being robbed?
What am I to do now?
He sensed something. Gotta stay further back.
Oh, was that the guy? That is indeed a thief, but I also want to know more about the place. Rather than just purely follow people along.
Guy's a war veteran.
Arms for the poor?
You lame?
No chance. Both legs in perfect order. And me arms, look, like a windmill's wings. There. See me waving them? Looky here. Just look. In my mind, thorough addled.
Okay. Looking for the Putrid Grove. Wait, let me do this one.
Been like this long? Addled?
Since me mother birthed me. Here's where it's addled. There. Showing you with me finger. See that? Me indicating.
You're the picture of health.
Healthy as a horse as far as I can tell.
Priests of look, medics, herbalists. All claimed I'm bewildered.
Well, they're wrong.
Matters little either way. Folk are generous to me. They enjoy watching me point. Like this. There. There.
Guess you're happy. That's what counts.
You're happy. That's what counts.
I am. When folk ask me the way, I like that most, because I can point. Like this. There. Ah. Because I know my way around the city. Oh, do I ever.
So you gotta know where the Putrid Grove is, right?
Most certainly do. It's where I live. Over the, there. There. That-a-way.
That-a-way? Meaning where?
In Lace Halls. There's this alley, past the gate. Not at all putrid and not a grove. Fools call it that, but I know better.
And anyone can go there?
Of course. Unless he forgets to say, the old sow's farrowed piglets. Might not let you in then, but that's easy enough to say. Listen, the old sow's farrowed piglets. See?
Thanks for your help.
Old Sal's farrowed piglets. Okay. I like how it just immediately goes, alright, now that you listen to that guy tell you where it is, just go to it. Don't follow thieves or anything like that, just go to it. Alright. I figured that we'd have to like ask maybe a couple more beggars, just in case. Cause you can't fully trust a dude sitting on top of a thing being like, yeah, I like pointing. Okay, Roach. We're gonna follow the dots. The dots lead me around properly.
Spare a copper or two.
No, can't. You should have asked me when I was actually talking to you.
Eternal fire protects us. Gives monsters the